most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Escapes a defender. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete.
A little bit of chaos, right? When your play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Forced out to his right. He's running for it.
And once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. On 4th down, they snap it to Herbert. He throws a bullet. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. 1st and 10, Herbert. On the move, headed right. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Herbert from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 3rd down. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Chargers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On second down, here's Dobbins. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Call it about 70 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. The 40. At the 20. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie. Didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Herbert back to it after the pick. He's on the move. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here. Play action now for Herbert. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Chased out to his right. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd down run by Dobbins. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first is Herbert. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
2nd and 10 now. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They snap it to Herbert. And he'll go down here at the 16. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
That was luck. That was luck. That was luck. I ain't gonna lie.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins.
Yeah, that was luck.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. It was low-key luck. It was luck, low-key. That's what I'm saying.
He's in for the touchdown. The Chargers picked up
That was luck, too. That was luck, too.
That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic.
Yeah,
on
but
his
yeah,
part.
no.
Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive
Oh yeah.
I'm
trying to do a little different, different
You
shit.
got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent, and when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
It's crazy because I wouldn't have paid attention either.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
That's where this is gonna be at. This is gonna be on YouTube too.
Reynolds with a return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
Yo. You
1st and 10, but only
Yeah.
time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Nah, you don't buy it. It's you go to your well, you hit the what you want. Yeah, you hit the middle button, like the button to press the button to call timeout. You hit that and then everything right there. Unless you unlock.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other.
No, yeah. When you go to the main, my bad. When you go to the main, when you go back to the, when you go back on like the main menu and shit.
Because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do, like we just said.
One-hander catch, baby. Let's go.
Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock here.
Yeah, that's how you do. But you know, like I said, the main menu, you press the big middle button, and then
From well into the end
everything you need is right there. Damn.
And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him.
Yeah.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive.
I don't know, I keep thinking they got
Good
Swift.
yardage with a new set of downs.
was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
They've got first down from the 31.
What you want? What you need? Late frat mine.
They go play action with Goff. He lofts it deep left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by Alohi Gilman.
Yeah,
And the
Lohi.
Chargers are tackled on the return right along their own 40-yard line. Well, you kind of had a
Try to see if I
feeling,
can
Brock,
one-hand
that they
it
were going to
against
be
him.
passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
He throws a bullet, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it.
I tried it.
Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. With a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
I'm about to say, I haven't lost in here. I haven't lost in here in a little minute.
It's Montgomery on the counter.
Nah, not no more. I was before everything reset.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy.
I don't know with this game. It seemed like if you take a break from it, then like he was usually on the straight losing streak. For some reason. That's crazy. Yeah.
Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions parlay the interception into points.
Yeah, I think I'm hero 3 right now.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
This one is up and good. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
That's crazy. I don't think I never played nobody that high.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure.
Yeah, before they changed me, I was 17.
How do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Yeah.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
Yeah.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I was 17, then I stopped playing for a little minute, and then I got back on, my shit reset.
First down.
You know.
Pretty obvious this defense. They need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Yeah, but I say every set, like every month or something like that.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first.
You play NCAA?
All about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one?
You play NCAA?
In one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic.
It is.
Sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, That kind of yards.
I wouldn't say it's,
and you move the sticks.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's better because I mean, I still play both. I wouldn't say it's better. I say like if you play this a lot, it's gonna take you a little minute to get used to that. You know what I mean? And the same thing with that. Same thing with playing NCAA because on here I was only playing Ultimate Team, and I was only trying to get a Super Bowl.
14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Oh yeah, I used to go to.
Has him on the quick hitter.
Yeah, I used to go to Boise.
He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Yeah.
It's a gain of 17 on that one, and it brings up an LA first down. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the
not
chance
yet.
to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on first. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
That was under.
Running behind center with Edwards. And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown.
Yeah.
The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout.
See, yeah, they did that
on
what?
Question becomes,
NCAA 17.
And that question
and then they
right
just
there
stopped.
is one the defense has to answer.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Sure had the look of a drive.
Like it ain't like I don't know. I feel like
saying, hey,
that one got more glitches than this than Madden. It got more glitches than Madden. And it's more cheesier. It's more cheesier because I mean they got some decent plays, but the plays is cheesy. You know what I mean? So it's like it's almost hard to stop. You gotta know the play.
Reynolds with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Nah. They just started that on this one. They just started it on 25.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yeah, you can convert on 25 too, but if you just start off at in high school in college.
Here to go. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Picked off by Denzel.
Yeah, no, but for sure, I feel like you should get it. Like it's cool. Like they both got their ups and downs, bro.
After big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4?
Is he on the cover?
He could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Drive starts with an option, right side. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, it's faster pace. The juice. Yeah. Yeah, the juice more faster. The hurdle's better. And the thing is, when I first started playing, it was really hard to pass. And everybody had that problem too. It was hard to pass because how it's set up and shit.
And they bring him down at the 18.
They got the
5 yards on that play and enough.
They got the settings just like this, but like I don't know. You might like yours a little different than I would like mine, but yeah, it was a little hard. So you gotta like literally. I don't know. Most people go into practice mode. Me, I'm fucking around playing people who actually been playing this for months. You know what I mean? So I'm doing that and trying to learn how to play the game.
Plowing up the middle. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know, when
Yeah, hold on, I'm about to add you right now.
That's a play that can totally gash a defense. The kid, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm. Like
Yeah, I'm
one
gonna
just
grab
did.
it one of these days. I mean, I'm gonna grab it probably like, I don't know. I don't grab it right when it come out.
A big try
But
coming
I'm gonna
up
grab
here
it
for
for sure.
Cameron Dicker. Pretty automatic look for him from the left.
Yeah.
Brown's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
They come out next year now.
It was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we got a two-score
I feel like I played you before.
Really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
I swear I played you before on here too, though. Nah, I ain't. Yeah, I feel it. I'm more in a war zone. What's your
Dicker all lined up and ready
what's your
to boot
picture
it
looking
away.
like? Yo, picture. Yo, so
Reynolds with a return. Coverage team gets him down.
is it of you? Oh, Kupo. Damn, I don't even see it. I see like I'm about to say I see a green face.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Yeah, you can.
And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted.
Yeah, you can. Like you can do both. Like if
the timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've
yeah,
got one more snap coming up.
I try to do it on my phone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Let me see if I'm putting this shit in right. Oh, it's in right.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout.
Yeah, I got the app, so I'm doing it on my phone.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. Well, partner, we spoke earlier about how much of a factor this home crowd was going to be. But even with the added boost from the friendly confines, couldn't will them to the victory.
Yeah, sometimes it just isn't your game. You're never going to win them all, even at home. But what's important now is learning from this defeat, hitting the film room, hitting the weights, making sure this doesn't happen again. Don't let this loss beat you twice.
So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chargers, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.